Good evening, everyone. I'm Richa Sinwani, and with me I have
Raghav Srinivas.
and
Myself, Anil Menon.
we are here from the admissions team of SCIT, and we are conducting this webinar to address your queries regarding SNAP and any other queries you have related to admissions in Symbiosis. So now Anirudh will tell you more about how to post your queries on this webinar.
So good evening all. As she mentioned, this is a webinar that we're conducting. So I hope you've already joined this session. So apart from the video screen that you have, on the right hand side you'll find a dialog box, and on the right hand side bottom there is a green color tab which says Ask New Question. So just click on that question on the tab. Now you will see a dialog box wherein you can enter your question and hit submit. We'll receive your question. So that's it, how we'll have this session. I'll take it forward from here, and I'll request my friend Raghav to give you a brief about SNAP test.
So yeah, Symbiosis Center for Information Technology is conducting this webinar. So we are talking about SNAP test first. So we have this paper is having general English, quantitative aptitude, general awareness, analytical and logical reasoning. We have 40 marks for general English, 40 marks for quantitative, 40 marks for general awareness, and 60 marks for analytical and logical reasoning. Total is 180 marks, and every wrong answer will attract a negative marking of 25%. So this is about SNAP. So admission process is based on the marks as well as the GDPI process, how you perform in that. You will be selected based on that. Yes.
So we'll start this session today. First question for the day is from Shashidhar. He asks exam pattern and the level of difficulty of the paper, marks to score to get into SIBM Pune, and also cutoff for various colleges. So first of all, thank you Shashidhar for posting a question to us. So about the exam pattern, I guess you've already clear about it. Secondly, the level of difficulty, I don't think so it's much difficult for SNAP. If you are prepared well, it's very easy for you to clear. And I wish you all the best for your test that is on 20th. So, and about your marks that you want to know about the cutoff for SIB Pune. So see, in SNAP what we have is each college in Symbiosis will decide the cutoff for them individually. So I'm afraid because we are from SCIT, we are not very much sure about the cutoff, how they strategize the cutoff in SIBM. But in SCIT what we do is we give the cutoff at a level where we encourage more and more participants in our process, because the major process that we have in the merit list that is formed, the 50% mark is given to SNAP score, and the rest 50% is actually given to the other performance that you've given on the day of the GD and PI. So what we do is we encourage all the aspirants who have shown interest in SCIT. We keep a cutoff so that we get aspirants who are really interested in SCIT come down to the campus, and then the rest 50% is where you can make it count. So I'll request my colleagues to take it forward with the second question.
Okay.
Raghav. Okay.
Yeah. How shall one prepare for GK? So it's last 3 months of current affairs and general questions related to business also. If you are well versed with that, I think you can easily clear GK well.
Okay, so we have a question from Rajat Maheshwari. He asked that which questions are being asked in general knowledge, and how is the exam for quantitative aptitude. So as Raghav mentioned, for general knowledge, you just go through the current affairs, and they ask general questions in SNAP. So last 3 months current affairs and basic GK would do. And for quantitative aptitude, you have geometry and mensuration, ratio, proportion, percentages, time, speed, distance, probability, clocks and calendars, and you'll get the syllabus on the website of Snap test also. So yes, you can go through all that. And since just 1 week is left for the SNAP exam, you can mainly focus on your strong areas and quantitative aptitude, and I think you'll surely do good in the test. All the best.
So the next question is from Harika Kocha. So Harika here wants to know what is the syllabus for quant section in Snap. So first of all, Harika, see, quant is a section where students are usually very much worried about, but it's not that difficult. And to talk about the syllabus in quant section, you can count that we'll have questions on time and distance, say averages, number system, ratio, proportion, percentages, permutation, combination, probability, geometry, all the same stuff that Richard just mentioned. So I guess you'll do well. All the best.
So I'll take the next question from Smith Chauhan. He says he wants to know about the tips, how to attend every question within the time. So just maintain the accuracy, whatever happens. Like you have to focus more on speed in when it comes to Snap, and the more you practice, the more you get the speed. All you know that. So you have to focus mainly on speed. So yeah, that's.
So here we have another question from Rahul Yadav. He wants to know about the tips for SNAP exam. So tips would be, I would say, just go through the last year question papers. They are very much available online, and prepare for the GK section well, because for that you have, you get the 100% accuracy. Like if you know the question, you know it's right. So just prepare the GK section well, and you will do good. All the best.
So the next question is from Dipti Mohan. Very much similar question. That is, can you give me some tips to get good score in Snap? So like my colleague here just explained you, it's very simple. In Snap, it's usually about the speed, how you can solve the questions with accuracy. So it's not about the difficulty level much. The difficulty level is there. It's at a very expected level. It's a normal level that everyone can solve if you're prepared for it. So it's just about the accuracy, in which speed is something that matters. So I guess you'll do well. All the best.
So we have this next question from Prajwal Kumar. He wants to know the syllabus and pattern of Snap. So he wants more emphasis on quants also. So quants, you go through geometry, mensuration, ratio and proportions, percentages, quadratic and linear equations, profit and loss, averages and allegations, time, speed, distance, work and time number systems, APGP, statistics, etc. So it's like more of general quant. If you want to know more about the pattern, as I just said, verbal ability, general English comes for 40 marks, and quantitative aptitude comes for 40 marks. General awareness GK comes for 40 marks, and analytical and logical reasoning is for 60 marks. Total is 180 marks, and we have a negative marking of 25%. Yes.
Okay, so here we have another question from Sukhbir Singh. More or less the same question. He asked about the pattern and how to prepare for GK area, some tips and tricks, and at last but not the least, he asked that which other college prefers SNAP score if I paid for only SIBM Pune and SNAP exam. So I think the first part is already cleared by Raghav. He has told you about the pattern and how to prepare for GK. If you have filled only for SIBM Pune, there are many other Symbiosis colleges available for which you can, apply. Like SCIT, we are from SCIT, and SCIT still has its registrations open till 19th of December. You can still apply for that, and there are many other colleges. Symbiosis International University has, so you can very much apply for all of them. Just look for which all colleges the registrations are still open, because many of them have closed their registrations. So the last date for registrations of SCIT is 19th of December 2015. All the best.
So next question is from Namrata Rai. She has a question like we are asked about the latest photo to be pasted in our admit card. If she has lost it, what can be done? Can we stick the other recent photos of hers? Yes, so you can very much do it. You've already submitted your photo in your admit card. It's already printed. So you need to paste another new photograph of yours, and you need to get it attested by a gazetted officer. So you can stick any other photo apart from the one you have submitted for the admit card. Yeah. So I hope the question is clear from Namrata Rai.
Okay, so we have next question from Bhushan Kadam. Again, a question for quant. So engineer. Can you please with most weightage and what should I do in the next 9 days to make the maximum out of it? So Gulshan, don't worry about it. See, it's just the psychology that is affecting. So quant is not the weakest section. If you are claiming it to be, it's not the weakest section. Believe me. So what you can do is for the cons, just go through the topics that I just mentioned in the earlier query. So go through number systems, ratio proportion, say percentages, permutation combination, and go through the previous question answers, question papers of SNAP. So you get an idea of the difficulty level, and I guess your confidence will be deepened.
And here we have another question. The person has not mentioned his name, but the question is, will the difficulty level for cons will be high? So from my experience, I'll say that the questions in Snap, you get questions from easy to difficult every level. The number of questions differ. Like for easy, you get 30 to 40% questions, and the rest are medium to difficult level. So just maintain the speed and don't waste your time on a question which which takes consumes a lot of time, because Snap is more about speed with accuracy. So just maintain that.
Okay, so the next question we have is from Aritra Biswas. Actually, we have two questions lined up for me. So one is from Aritra Biswas. She wants to know how many puzzles come in Snap reasoning. So basically, logical reasoning, when you talk about logical reasoning, it's normal. It's just, let's say, about Venn diagrams, about other questions related to reasoning, as in how many people, what's it. It's very easy. It's not about puzzles. It's just general reasoning that you do. If you go through, say, papers of the previous 2-3 years, you'll get to know. All the best, Aritra. And the next question is from Ashna. She wants to know the important areas in GK and reasoning. Again, reasoning. So, like I said, in reasoning, the major topics that you can cover is Venn diagrams, mixtures, focus on arrangements, as in there is a conference or ABC seating, you know about it, right? So, families and relationship, there's a question on is the father or is the son of, so similar questions you will find, and it's not that difficult. So, I guess you will do fine. And about areas of GK, like my colleague have already mentioned, you can go through, say, the current affairs and others, and also about the policies and all that government has come up with. So you can expect questions from that, and I guess if you're prepped up for it, you will be doing good in the questions.
Oh, I have this question from Viber. He asked me that is there a time limit for each section, like CAT? No, there is no time limit for different sections of Snap test. We have 120 minutes allotted to take up the test, and it's up to you to how you strategize to take up that questions.
Okay, so I have a question from Kshitij. He asked, how can I prepare for the general awareness section? Which topics to cover, most importantly in that section? So I would tell you, Kshitij, that it's basically miscellaneous GK that we have, and apart from that, you can cover politics, financial sector, economic, international, general knowledge, and stuff like that in GK. And in my experience in 2014 Snap, we got questions from economy, international, geography, corporate GK, politics, and things like that. So mostly politics, and if you're good in current affairs, you will do good, I think.
So Raghav, there's a question from Shweta Mure for admission process. Would you like to address it?
Yeah, so the admission process, as I said, first you take up the exam. It is for 180 marks, and I've already given the split up of marks. You take up that, and you have negative marking also. So once you take up the test, based on your percentile that you have scored, you get shortlisted for different universities that you have already applied. In case you have not applied for Symbiosis Center for Information Technology, you have the registrations open till the 19th of December. That is one day before Snap. You can still register, and based on the percentile, you will be shortlisted, and you will be categorized into merit list and waiting list. So if you're on the merit list, you will get a slot for GDPI process. Each college defines its own duration for the same. And once you are shortlisted, and once you select the slot for which you are going for the GD and PI, you can proceed. And based on that, your results will be announced. The dates are different for different colleges, and for SCIT, it would be in the month of February. 5, 6, 7, and 12, 13, and 14 of February, we are taking the GD in PI process.
Okay. So there's a question from Maya. They want to know. He wants to know that I would like to get updated about any last minute strategy that can be followed, especially for verbal section. So my advice for you would be: do not panic. Focus on your strong areas. Revise whatever you have done already. For the verbal section that you want to know, I'll suggest go through the previous year's question papers and try to solve mock test papers, and I think you will regain your confidence by doing that.
Okay, so I have a question from Krishanu Singh. He asks, is there a sectional cutoff for each section in SNAP? No, there is no sectional cutoff, but there will be overall cutoff for all the sections. So no sectional cutoff for SNAP.
Yes, so we have a question from Ashmita. She wants to know about the placement status for this year. So the placement status is already up in the website. You can go through it. This year we've had a very good placement season, and also last year we had 100% placement season. In fact, I'm proud to say SCIT was like one of the first Symbiosis college to get 100% last year. Let's see, maybe this year also will be on the same page.
Okay, so I have a question from Divyang. He asked if we offer MBA in HR. So I would like to tell you that here in SCIT we offer MBA in ITBM, and we have specializations. Like this year we have added one more specialization, data sciences. So we have 5 specializations: information security, then systems is there, software solutions is there, and IT infrastructure is there, and data sciences and information security management. So we provide MBA in ITBM, and you can get your specialization in one of these 5 subjects. So, and the curriculum basically differs according to the market needs. So that's what we offer.
So let me talk about the prospective profiles that are being hired at ICIT. So it differs based on the specializations that you're going to choose when you come here. So for systems profile, we have prospective profiles offered like functional consultancy, ERP planning and implementation partners, requirements engineering, business analyst, Lean Six Sigma process consultants, quality management, process optimization. So once you take information security, you can get roles like information risk management, IT advisory services, IT service consulting, information security audits, BCM and ISMS, business continuity planning and all, ISO 27001, PS 25999, auditing kind of profiles, compliance and IT advisory also. So if you take IT infrastructure, you're getting roles like network security audit, IT services audit, and business development, infrastructure project management, business continuity planning, disaster recovery. And this year we have a new specialization that is coming up with us. That's the data science. We are having profiles like big data analysis, business development, business analysts, market analysts, and behavioral analysts, business process analysts, etc. And we have this software solutions management as well. This is more of project management, software architecture, quality verification, IT sales and marketing, software solution development, etc. So this is about what roles are being offered to students who are being recruited from SCIT.
Okay. So the next question we have is Uzer Shema. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced the name. So the question is, how much do I need to score in order to get admission in SICSR for MSc CA? Well, I'm afraid, Uzair, I'm not very much clear about MSc CA course that is offered by SICSR. But yes, given that you have shown interest in MSc CA profile in SICSR, I take it that you might have certain inclination towards IT. And if you have that inclination, I'd like you to know that in SCIT what we do, what we provide in MBA ITPM courses, we reinforce your IT skills, and also we provide you with managerial aspect to that IT field. We throw light into the managerial aspect in that IT field, right? So what I'll suggest is, if you want to try it out your hand in SCIT, just go through the syllabus, the courses that we have, the various projects that our students do, various events that our students do. Go through our website. If you like the work that we do, the methodology that we follow, teaching that is done here, please let us know if you want to join SCIT. I'd like to know. Next.
Okay, so we have a question from Shweta. She asked, what is the SCIT's judging parameters if we want to take admission in SCIT? So I would like to tell that SCIT considers the total marks is 100 marks, and it takes 50 marks for the SNAP score. Like how much will you will score in the SNAP exam? 50 marks would be for the SNAP score. Then there's group exercise, which comprises of 10 marks. Then personal interview comprises 30 marks, and there's a VAT, written ability test. It'll have a essay writing or something before the GEPI, and it'll also have 10 marks. So total would be 100 marks that will be considered by SCIT. And apart from that, if you have, if you're a lateral, like if you have a work experience or something, you will have an added advantage for the admission process.
So the next question is, the candidate has not mentioned the name. The question is, he or she wants to know about the various events that we have in SCIT. So to talk about the events, let me tell you, it's total fun. So we have events like Sprout IT, wherein students, it's an entrepreneurship cell that we have in our college. Then we also organize TEDx. This year, we proudly organize TEDx solely in our campus. We have the flagship event, that is graffiti, wherein students get to conceptualize, strategize, and conduct the whole event by themselves. So, in fact, all the events that we conduct in our campus is solely managed by the students. We have a club, that is Team Matrix, which is an information security club. It's a one-of-a-kind club that we have. It is approved by ISACA, in fact. So, this club, they organize an event, that is CSAM. So there is various events, abundance of events. If you want to come here, apart from the education that you get, there is various opportunities that we get. The platform is so wide for you to shine and glow. Let me tell you, just after you join this college, you'll never, feel bored because of it.
And as Anirudh mentioned, I would like to share my experience. I'm a first year student of SCIT, and I'm a part of Reflections Committee, which is a students magazine, and it's been, it's handled by only by students. No faculty is there, and I'm also a part of Drishtikon, which is the management club of SCIT. So there, we conduct mock GDs and PIs for our job interviews and things like that. So it's fun. It's
Yes, sir. Good.
Mic testing.
Hello.
Hello, is it fine?
वो बोलेगा तब.
Sorry, we had a technical issue with the mic, I think. So now we are back. Proceeding with the queries now. Anirudh?
So the next query we have is from Raghav. Same name as my colleague. So Raghav wants to know about the new course that we are offering, that is data science. It's a very good query that we have because this is something that we have. Before answering this question, I'd like you to know that SCIT, what it does is, first of all, SCIT has been awarded at various platforms because of the teaching methodology and the course and curriculum that is offered by SCIT. So the course and curriculum that is offered at SCIT is well, acknowledged in the industry because SCIT considers the latest trend in the market and the latest development that is there in the industry. So by considering all the aspects, by taking the feedback from the industry experts, SCIT always kinds of evolves its own course and curriculum to match the market requirement and the expectation. So data science is another attempt in the same. So like in data science, what we do is the potential profiles that I can expect is like business analysis, business analytics, business process analysis, business process management, and other courses wherein you are using the data and you're kind of deriving knowledge out of the data, the vast data that most of the industries deals with. So it is, I mean, this new course has been included because of the latest boom in the market of analytics. So in the industry, analytics is like at the boom. Every industry, every company, no matter which sector it is pertaining to, are like kind of targeting analytics now to increase the presence in the business. So we kind of acknowledge that the latest boom that is there in the industry, and considering that, we have included this new course, and we have already strategized how to go ahead with this. So let's see how it worked out. If you ask me, it's going to be a very good fun ride. So thanks for the question, and I like everyone else also to please go through this.
I have this question regarding finance, no name again. So finance, about the loans. He has a query about the loans. So Bank of Maharashtra, Syndicate Bank, and Allahabad Bank are all giving loans to you at concessional rate if you're getting admitted into SIU. Allahabad Bank especially has a concession rate for people getting admitted into SCIT. So I hope I answered your question.
Okay, so I would like to repeat the query since we had a problem with our mic. So we had this one question from Mayur. He asked, is it necessary to register for SCIT or other colleges after registering for SNAP? So I would like to repeat my answer that even if you have registered for SNAP, you still have to register for other colleges, like whichever colleges you want to apply for. You'll have to fill that form, and then you'll have to go through the process of that college. But since SNAP registration is already closed, it was 30th of November, but the college registration are still open, and SCIT's registration last date is 19th of December. So you can still apply for SCIT, no issues for that. And after your SNAP score, only those colleges for whom you have filled the application form, only those colleges will send you that shortlist and waiting list and everything. So only then you can, apply for the admission process for those colleges.
So we have the next query coming in from Yogesh. Yogesh here wants to know about the judging parameters, as in what parameters are there for judging the candidate, as in to decide the merit of the student. So I guess I've mentioned this before. So it's like judging parameter is 50% of the 50% of the merit is on your SNAP score. So like in the SNAP test, you'll have a percentile, right? So the percentile will constituent to your 50% in your merit score. The rest 50% is your performance on the day of GD and PI. So what we have on that day is GD, PI, and writing ability test, that is VAT. So GD is not actually a group discussion. It could be, it is termed as GE, that is group exercise. wherein it could be a group discussion or some other exercise that the panelist seems fit to. Fine. The second is personal interview. So personal interview would be about your normal profile of that you have. If you're fresher, about your various projects that you've done, what engineering or what course graduation that you have done, what certifications you have. If you're say work ex guy, you have prior work experience of having worked in any of the industry. Your personal interview can be on the work experience that you had. How did you face the challenges that you had in your working life? Other than that, there is one component that is for writing ability test. So the WAT, that is VAT, is usually about the latest topics that is there in the news. So any of the latest topics, you will get some. It's like you'll get a topic, or maybe you'll be shown an image and you'll have to write on it. So the second 50 percentage will be a combination of these three, in which your group exercise will be of 10 marks, your writing ability test will be of 10 marks, and the rest is for personal interview, that is 30 marks. So 50 marks for the performance on the day of GEPI and WAT, and the rest 50% is your marks that you've scored in your SNAP. And these two together will make the 100% score that you have. And out of 100, you'll be given marks. And then there is the merit accordingly. Thank you.
So I have this question from Akshay Subramanian. So he's a non-IT engineer who has 25 months of work experience in TCS. He's asking me if companies, prefer, people with computer science and information security backgrounds. Well, Akshay, since you've worked for 25 months, that's like 2 years almost. 2 years you've worked in IT, so then you're an IT guy again. So if you come into SCIT, you have roles like you have specializations like data science, information security, IT infrastructure, and systems. So since you already have a background in IT, so you would know better about how to choose, the specializations that are offered. You know how roles work in an IT organization. So to be specific to your question, if you want to stick to IS, information security, you get roles like information risk management, IT advisory services, IT security consulting, information security audit, and compliance based profiles. So it is more of IT security, and you have other specializations as well which you can select from. So don't worry, since you have an IT experience already, you will also be preferred with respect to other people. There's nothing like you won't be preferred if you're not in IT. Yeah.
The next question is again of a similar sort. So here the question is from Rajesh. Rajesh is saying that he is from non-IT background. That is, the graduation is not in IT base, and he's a fresher. So being a fresher from a non-IT background, what scope do I have in SCIT? So I'd like to clear it again. So the point here we want to share with you is that SCIT is not an IT college. It's a B school which reinforces your IT skills, but it is majorly concentrating in developing your managerial skills in IT business management. So it's just that the domain that you will be working in is like related to IT, not only IT, because even if you go through the placement stats that is updated on our website, you'll see we have students who are getting placed into e-commerce, students who are getting placed into manufacturing, maybe BFSI or other consulting and other domains. So it's just that the work that you'll be doing is somewhat related to IT business management, but we are still only concentrating in developing your managerial skills. So it's very much a managerial course. It's not technical at all. This is a big misconception that we have amongst many of the candidates, right? So people think that it's a technical course, but it's not a technical course. You don't have to do coding when you join SCIT. We have, like in SCIT, we do have subjects like finance, marketing, strategic management, HRM, and other subjects. So it's very much a MBA course. It's just that you get to specialize into IT business management. You have any?
Okay, so we have another question.
1 minute. Yeah. Before that, I'd like to thank our candidates who are engaging with us in this session, because We are very grateful for people and for you for the questions that you have posed to us, and we are very happy to address your queries. Please stay with us so that we can help you in
Yeah.
other queries that you might have.
Okay, so we have another question from the same person who asked Ozair, if I'm not wrong. He asked, I started studying for Snap a week before. What sections do I need to concentrate on to score good marks? Okay, so Ozair, I just want to let you know that since there's no sectional cutoff, so you can relax and just focus on your strong areas. Like for me, quant and English were my strong areas, and just focus on your strong areas, and I think you will do good. And just also go through the last year question papers. You will get to know what all questions you get in the Snap, and focus on them, and I think that would do.
So I have this question from Akshay. He asked me like, what is the important dates for Snap test? So as we all know, the important dates are almost gone, and 20th of December is the Snap test, and it's from 2 to 4 p.m. And the results of Snap test will be out on 11th of January 2016. And let me also brush upon important dates of SCIT as well. So we have our registration that is closing on 19th of December. We have our GE pivot process that's happening from 5th to 7th of February, and another slot from 12th to 14th of February. So the first merit list is coming out on 29th of February 2016. And the last date for payment for fees for people who are getting selected in the first merit list will be 21st of March 2016. So this is more about the important dates about SCIT and Snap test in general. For every other college, there are different important dates. So whatever the dates I've told you now is with regard to SCIT. I hope I answered your question right.
So the next query we have is from Dipti Mohan. This is the second query I'm addressing for her. So good that you've posing your question to us. So your question is, how many people have applied for Snap this year? And I have an experience of 3 months in CTS. Will that be counted? So I'll take the second. Okay, I'll take the both the questions together. So for Snap, we have around say 60 to 65,000 students applying every year. Maybe the count may go up to say 70, 80, 1 lakh. It depends on the students, how many candidates we get. So this year it's around 70, I guess. I'm not very much sure about it because it's the university that takes care of it, not SCIT. It's SIU that takes care of it. For the second question that you have, that is that you have 3 months of work in CTS, that is cognizant if I'm not wrong. So any experience that you have will be counted. So this is from the perspective of being from SCIT. So at SCIT, in our process that we have, any experience that you have will be counted. Certain weightage, or not actual weightage, but some consideration should be there, which will be explained to you on the day of GE, PI, and VAT process that is conducted. So when you get shortlisted after the Snap, according to the scores, when you're shortlisted for GE and PI, you'll be told about this exact weightage if it is given. Thank you.
Okay, we have a next question for you, Anil.
Yes. So the next question is from Aditya. What is the average package and how is the placement at SCIT? How is SCIT better than other colleges of Symbiosis? So I'm very happy to address this query because, how is SCIT better than other colleges? See, it's not about being better. It's about being SCIT, as in how is SCIT having an individual existence in Symbiosis University. So it is, again, I'm reiterating my statement, that is SCIT last year was first college in Symbiosis University. I mean, many colleges in Symbiosis had achieved 100% placement last year, but SCIT was the first one to do it. And even this year, we are having very good placement stats as of now. So if you go through our website, you'll find that until 6th of December, the current stats is like we have had over 99% of placement. I mean, 99% of eligible students are already placed. And the average package is like, for the WorkX people, it's like 8.06 lakhs. And for students with no experience, the average package is around 6.62. So I guess it's a very healthy rate where we are moving with. So wish us luck, and maybe like next year when you join us, wish you luck too.
Okay, so we have a question regarding someone asked what would be the date of result for snap test. So we would like to answer that 11th of January 2016. It's already mentioned on the snap website also. So you will get your results by then, and after that, you can apply for the GPI VAT process after getting the shortlist from the colleges you have applied for. So all the best for that.
Okay, I have this question from Rupesh Ganguly. He is asking me about what are the different committees that he can join at SCIT. Committees, as in he wants to know more about the extracurricular activities that happen in SCIT. So we have a lot of committees that work with SCIT. It's all student driven, and most of them are student driven. We have some core committees that are driven by staff faculty members, and most of them are student driven. We have this ITLF, that is the entrepreneurship cell of SCIT. We also have this ISR, which is called the Institutional Social Responsibility, committee of SCIT as well. We have great allocates for the same, and then we have this Drishtikon, which is the management club of SCIT. We have come up with cool events. We have this flagship event of SCIT called Graffiti that is also coming up in the month of January, and we are getting great responses for that as well. Thank you, thanks a lot, people who are responding. So yeah, this is much about committees that are functioning in SCIT.
So the next question we have is from Adesh. Adesh has the query that Adesh has is how to prepare for SNAP. Last minute tips. Can I register for SCIT now? Adesh, don't be worried. I'm telling you, we are repeating it again and again. Do not be do not panic at all. Just go through the question papers for last 2-3 years. Solve mock papers. This exercise will help you understand the difficulty level, and you'll know that normal practice for, like, when you solve normal mock papers, you have a certain comfort region that you reach, and just go with it. Do not worry much. Concentrate on your strong areas. So, like, if I take my own example, so I was very much comfortable with quant and verbal. Reasoning was something that I didn't want much to be involved with. So what I did was I kind of concentrated on quant. I concentrated on verbals, and then I also kind of prepared myself for GK, because GK is something which is, you can be very sure when you know the answer, there is no way that you can go wrong, right? So, like in quant, if you solve, you might think that you're right, but you go wrong. So that will not happen in GK. So the best thing you can do is, like, concentrate on GK apart from your strong areas, and kind of work with your weak areas. Just go when you go with the last year's question paper, you'll get to know which are the questions which is kind of repeated, as in, so in reasoning you might say that you will get every year question on Venn diagram. So you can maybe, so the question that is very much regularly coming in the papers for the years, you can select those questions and you can prepare for it. I guess that would be the way how you want to prepare now, from now on.
Okay, so I have a question. Just a second.
So the question is how to prepare for GK.
Yeah, so the question is how to prepare for GK, and the mentioned topics include our GK, current affairs, business scenario, and what is business scenario. So business scenario mostly, you can focus on banking related questions, and mainly corporate and stuff like that. How is the stock market going, and things like that. So those questions are included in business scenario.
So there's a question from Vishal Raval. The query is, I am pursuing BCom. Can I apply for SCIT? Can you explain me how SCIT provides me great career within my qualification? So Vishal, be assured that being from non-IT background, because the query is, I mean, you have the query that you're from BCom. But the main concern that you have is that you're not from IT background, right? So don't be worried at all. Like I've already said, SCIT is not a technical course. I mean, the course that we have, MBITBM, is not a technical course. It's not about coding. So you not having an IT background is not much of a worry. In fact, I'd like you to know that we have had many alumni who were from non-IT background. In fact, in our batch also, we have students from BCom honors and BSc, BA English, who have, flourished well, even with the placements and all. So don't be worried at all. And SCIT, how can it, provide you a great career? So like I've already said, SCIT kind of specializes in providing manager skills, developing the manager skills of a candidate in IT business management. So once you join us, if you go through the website, you'll find the various course and syllabus that we provide over here. So once you join us, you will feel the difference. I think that's it for this query. Would you like to take another query?
There's a query on the syllabus and pattern of our SNAP test. We have quant, we have data, interpretation and sufficiency kind of problems. Quants, we have geometry, mensuration, ratio, proportions, percentages, quadratic and linear equations, profit and loss, work, time, number systems, APGP, stats, data interpretation, clocks and calendars, probability, trigonometry, etc. So the questions vary from easy to hard difficulty levels. So the cutoff for each college is decided based on the difficulty level of the SNAP of that particular year. So it kind of varies every year, You can't guess it now. So hope I answered your query.
So the next query we have is from Kishore. Kishore, first of all, thanked us for answering all the queries. Actually, we will like to thank you back for posing the queries, because when you pose a query to us, it's others who have kind of not aware that this situation might also happen. We also get to know about it. So it's like we are sharing. Your query is actually helping others also, and in a way we can help many at a single time. So thank you for that, Kishore. So, and your main question is, how was your experience of life at SCIT? Let me tell you, the life at SCIT is like amazing. So first of all, it's Symbiosis, right? So Symbiosis has its own lifestyle. So apart from that, at SCIT, what we do, the various events that Raghav and I had mentioned in the past, like 1 hour or so, and the various courses that we have, then the various celebrations that we do. So we have a campus wherein we celebrate Onam, we celebrate Pongal, we celebrate Lodi, we celebrate Durga Puja, we celebrate Navratri. So there is so much celebration that is happening, so much of events that we do. The campus is like 5-acre, so we have swimming pool, gymnasium, we have a health center. So it's like the lifestyle, the life that we have in our campus is like amazing. So if I get started, I won't stop, in fact. So I guess from the excitement that I'm, kind of showcasing, you will understand the exact lifestyle that we have. So Kishore, don't be, rather I'll say be assured that when you join SCIT, you'll be at like cloud 9.
Okay, so we have this query from Vishwajit Patil. When I filled SNAP form, that time I forgot to select SCIT. So how can I select SCIT now? So okay, I would like to tell you, Vishwajit, right? You can send your details on our admissions@scit.edu, and you can mail us all your details, and we can look forward to your profile, and then you will get a mail from our side confirming that you have applied successfully for SCIT.
So Ozair Shema has a query here. A similar query that he had, I'm not sure, about the gender. So the similar query that was there about MSc CA course provided by SICSR. The query is like, does SICSR has 100% placement, and is there any other college in Symbiosis which provides MSc CA course? So Ozair, I'm very afraid that actually I have no particular knowledge about SICSR's placement performance last year or this year. And MSc CA course, again, I have no clarity as such if there is any other institute that provides MSc CA course. I can help you out with the courses that SCIT provides maybe. Other than that, I can help you out with SNAP queries, but I'm afraid I cannot help you out. I don't have particular knowledge about the course and syllabus and the other stuff that is provided by any other institute in the Symbiosis family.
So I have this question about loan from it's Kishore, I think. Yeah, Kishore has asked me about the loan facility being offered. So at SCIT we do have loans. I think I took up this query a while back. So SIU colleges, you can get a concession from Bank of Maharashtra if you're joining any SIU, any college under SIU. The same applies to Syndicate Bank as well. We have Allahabad Bank that is helping. I mean, that is giving extra concession to SCIT students. Actually, it is giving extra concession rates to people who are specifically joining SCIT. I would like to add small info to prospective candidates that we have our query portals up on Pagal Guy Facebook. We have our own admission query portal as well. If you go into www.scit.edu, you can find a link to our query portal in which you can post your query and our admission cell will get back to you. And yeah, you can even look at the queries that are being already answered, so that you need not post it and wait for a reply. You can search your query in that, and you can clear your doubts.
Actually, I'd like to thank Raghav to bringing this up. So, like he mentioned in our website, there is scit.edu, because this session is not going to last forever. So, even after this session, if you have any queries for us, please come to our website. At the bottom right, you'll find a red link which says MBA 2016-18 admission queries. Please click on the link. You'll get a portal where you can post your queries. You can post your queries to us, and we'll definitely, the management and the students team that is handling the queries will address your query and you'll get the answers.
Also, just to tell you, this video will be available on YouTube. Like, if you want to go through our answers once again, you can go through it on YouTube, and
you'll find the link in our Facebook and Pagal Guy.
Also,
link,
if you have friends who are applying for SNAP or Symbiosis colleges, you can ask them and provide them the link of this video, and they'll go through the video later on.
So I have this query about the fee structure of SCIT from Akshata Fernando. So yeah, the fee structure is like for first year it is 6,27,000, and for second year it's like 5,92,000, and the total fees is like 12,19,000, and it is inclusive of all the tuition fees, the mess fees, and everything. We have an outbound program as well, both in the first semester as well as the second semester. It includes everything. It includes everything. I tell you, it includes everything what you need at SCIT. So the total fees for SCIT is 12,19,000, and for every institute this may differ, and you can post their queries on their own portals.
Okay, so the next question is from Rahul. Rahul here has a question about scholarships. He wants to know whether there is any scholarships that is offered at SCIT. So yes, we do have the scholarship offered to our students. So the cutoff for applying for the scholarship is like the highest merit. A few students will be given an option. They can apply for the scholarship, and once you have received scholarship for like first semester when you receive it, the only thing that you have to do to maintain that is retain that scholarship is that maintain a CGP of 3 in every semester, and the scholarship, all your fees should be reimbursed. That is how we have the process of scholarship over here. You can go through our website in our admission link. At the top, you will find the scholarship, what are the rules, what are the eligibility criteria, and how is the scholarship taken forward in our institute.
Okay, so we have another question. What are the various sport activities that take place in SCIT? Which events we can participate in? I think I'm not a best person to answer this. Anirudh?
Okay, so about the various sports activities that takes place in SCIT. So like it starts with the Independence Day. On Independence Day, what we have is we have a tournament organized as an Independence Cup, where various sports like football, basketball, cricket, table tennis, badminton, and other sports, even volleyball is played. There are many sports that we play at our campus. So we have a tournament organized within our college, and there is few other college that is there with us in our campus. So after that, we have a challenges series with the other institutes in our campus. So it's like a fun ride where with the sports activities that we have. In fact, in the latest, like in the later months of the year, during December, January, and February. In the second half of the year, you'll find premier leagues for football and cricket organized in our campus. Also, during the various events, flagship events that is organized by the various colleges in the campus, we have kind of promotional activity as a sport display. So when you join SCIT, the sports activities, the events, the various celebration that you have in the campus, it's like amazing. This life that you'll get in Symbiosis in SCIT, you will not get anywhere else.
So I have this question about the subjects that are offered at SCIT. So this question is from Raj. I think I've already addressed you about the what are the specializations that are being offered. Systems solutions, information security, and data science that has been added this from this year for 2016 and 18 batch. I can also tell you to go to our website www.scit.edu. You can find a tab for academics, and in that you can go into MBA ITPM, from where you can get a overview of all the subjects that are being offered for the 2016 and 18 batch. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Raj.
So the next query we have is from Mr. Ganesh. He wants to know about the various internship opportunities that is offered at SCIT. So internship like placements is again a strong point for our campus. So every year, usually what we have is all the students, like after the end of first year in the curriculum that you follow, the main target of internship is to give a kind of industry experience to all the students, so that they can put in in practice all the education that all the knowledge that they've been given in the first year first year of MBA. So after first year, when you gain the insights about how managerial aspect is included into the business, so after the end of first year, what you do is you put into practice all the learning that you have received. So like placements, I'll like to repeat again, like placements in internship also, the procedure that we have is same. There will be like, yes, you will be applying for you'll show interest for the companies that is coming in the campus. You'll be shortlisted, then you'll give the interview, group discussion, and stuff like that, and you'll be pursuing your internship. So the tenure that you have for your internship would be like 2 months or 3 months, and after that you'll again resume with your course that is the second half, that is third semester and fourth semester.
So I have this question from Himanshu.
Also, 1 minute. Also, I would like to know a few of the biggest recruiters that we have in our campus. So if you go through the recruiters list that we have, like placements, we have kind of similar recruiters. So just go to the recruiters list in our website, and you'll get to know.
Website is www.scit.edu.
So I have this question about the hostel facilities at Symbiosis. It's by Himanshu. I think we are talking about Symbiosis International University. The hostel, is up to that level, and we have a 3-shat at Hinjewadi campus in Pune. We are having a 3-shat hostel, which has all facilities that you want, and you have hot water facility, you have Wi-Fi, you have LAN connectivity, whatever you name it, you have it, and you have a swimming pool as well in the campus, and you have a gymnasium as well, and you have a yoga center as well that you can use. So you have everything, whatever you want, to lead your life at SIU. So yeah, I hope I answered your question.
So I just want to mention that we are ending in 5 minutes, and if you have any further queries, you can post it on our sorry, admission portal available on www.scit.edu. So we have this next question by Abhishek. He's asking, if I have not applied for SNAP, can I still apply for SCIT? So I'm very sorry to mention this, Abhishek, but you cannot apply for SCIT if you haven't given SNAP exam.
So we don't have any entries other than merit. So what we do is like I already mentioned, the 50% of your merit score is out of the SNAP score. So if you have not given SNAP, it is like difficult to have the rest 50. So we are very sorry, but better luck next time, maybe next year. Please do apply for SNAP, and
as well as
we'll be happy to know if you are still interested in SCIT next year.
So I have this question regarding the eligibility criteria for SNAP or for Symbiosis on the whole. It is like you have a graduate, you must have a 50% in graduation from any recognized standard university, and we have a slight relaxation for SC and ST tasks, like you have a 45% eligibility. So if you have scored 45% in your previous graduation, you are eligible for SIU in fact. Foreign candidates must obtain an equivalent degree certificate from the AIU, that is the Association of Indian Universities. So this is more about the eligibility for Symbiosis International University.
Okay, so we have this question by Sarang Borse. He's asking how many colleges can I apply in Symbiosis? So I would like to answer this that if you have applied for SNAP, there will be a checklist. So you have to check the colleges you want to apply for, and after that you have to apply separately for different colleges, and you can apply as many colleges as you want. Like the cutoff will differ from various colleges. So after you get the result, you will get to know which colleges are you know eligible to apply for the further process. So you for now you can apply as many colleges as you want.
Okay, so the next question is from Priya. There are actually two questions, one Priya and one Vishal. And I will be ending the session after the second question. So first question is from Priya. She wants to know the difficulty level of SNAP. Like we have already mentioned, not worry about the difficulty level. Just go through the question papers of last 2-3 years. You'll get to know the difficulty level. And it's not that hard if you have already prepared for, say, the entrance exams that we have for all the B schools. So it's like very much in the same level. So you won't find it that hard. It's just the practice that will make you perfect. Thank you, Priya. And
all the best.
All the best, Priya. The last question for the day is from Vishal Raval. The question is, I know the highest placement record, but what about new things that I will learn if I get admission in SIT, like in information technology, new subjects or new technology? So Vishal, it's I mean, I'm very happy that the last question is like one of the good questions that we had for the day. So yes, the perspective that you have is very good, first of all. So like I've already said, SCIT focuses in adapting its course and curriculum according to the industry requirements, according to the new trends that we have in the market. So considering that, I do think that the learning that you'll get in SCIT would be something that you can take out with proud. I mean, after you graduate from here, whatever knowledge that you've gained throughout the process, throughout in the course. In fact, to cite an example, the new inclusion that you have in our courses, that is a new specialization that we have included is data science. So considering the boom in the analytics industry. So similarly, also, if you're talking about, I mean, other than placements, if you're talking about any other learning or improvement that you want, so I'd like you to know that one of the most interesting committees or most active committee that we have in our campus is IT entrepreneurship cell that we have. So we have an entrepreneurship cell where we encourage students about their ideas. We have an event organized by them. In fact, TEDx is an event which is organized by entrepreneurship cell itself. And if you go through, I assume that you already know about TEDx. So we have many other events that is organized by them. In fact, we do encourage our students who want to take up, let's say, you want to start their own new startup or something like that. So we do have provisions for everything else. Do not worry about anything. If you have interest, if you really have genuine interest for SCIT, please prepare well for your SNAP test. Go rock in your test, right? And do well. After you get shortlisted for GEPI, just go through the current topics for say VAT, go through your profile for PI. For GE, just be relaxed, you'll do good, don't worry. And then when you join us, I assure you all the promises that we have made, yes, you will live it. So with this, we'd like to end.
Yeah, so it was a wonderful experience answering all your queries. Once again, I would like to mention the last date to apply for SCIT is 19th of December. And if you have not still applied for SCIT, you can apply for SCIT once again you can apply
Till
for
19th.
SCIT till 19th of December.
So-
And if you want to reach out to us later on, you can go through different portals. We have our admission portal on www.scit.edu. Then we have a Pagal Guy thread also. Then on Facebook, shiksha.com also, you can reach out to us.
Apart from all this, if you want to go through this video again, you'll find this video on YouTube. Just go to the SCIT page, you'll find this video. It was nice talking to you all. I hope we have addressed your queries to our best capacity. Do best.
All the very best.
All the best.